This is Before You Go. This is our next good, bad movie review. And Alan takes it away with, nonetheless, the Carrot Top film known as something of the something. I forget.
Look, it's not even fair to call this a good, bad movie review. This is just a bad, bad movie review. And I apologize for getting us involved in this. I apologize for getting myself involved in it. Like, yeah. I thought it was going to be a funny haha. Like, Carrot Top's movie. It's just so bad. Oh, boy. Is it bad, guys? So, here's the thing. It's basically like Tommy Boy, but if you kind of switch some roles up. So, like his father didn't leave him the company. A random man he found on, like, the side of the road.
Right. Who was smitten with his inventions. He's like, look at that.
Who loves his inventions. He thinks he's ingenious. Played by the great Jack Warden,
who also surfs.
Yeah, who's a big surfer. Carrot Top and his two roommates are surfers as well. So it all comes full circle. Basically, like 20 minutes. First of all, the movie's an hour and a half, and it was probably the most torturous hour and a half on ever. But I digress. We get back to it. So he needs to make rent. He's getting chased out of his apartment with his roommates because he's been spending money on all of his zany inventions. Slurpee cup with a heater so you don't get brain freeze.
The baseball bat that has the nut scratcher attached to it.
The baseball bat has the nut scratcher. Like, first of all, you open on this motherfucker with like a baby Carrot Top in a fake womb making inventions. And so, I mean, just really sets the tone going into it. But like I said, it's basically Tommy Boy with a couple things moved around, right? He inherits this company. Fucking guy who thought he was supposed to inherit the company, very upset. He's played by Larry Miller, I believe.
Yes.
Classic 90s, like, comedic bad guy. So great casting there, not gonna lie. Courtney Thorne-Smith plays like the scorned woman executive who's definitely not gonna ever really get the job that she wants because she's a woman, right? And it's 1994. And Larry Miller, right? So Larry Miller goes to sabotage Carrot Top as he's making inventions and losing money because of course, the loophole is if Carrot Top lets the stock share drop to below $20, he loses the whole thing, right? So in this world that has been created around Carrot Top, set in California, glow in the dark doesn't exist. So Edison, Carrot Top, creates glow in the dark, and it's fucking revolutionary, right? Like, literally, they couldn't think of a fucking fake invention to give Carrot Top, who makes inventions. They were like, we're just going to create a world where glow in the dark anything doesn't exist, and then you're going to make it. He makes it. Larry Miller gets his hands on it. I don't even remember that character's fucking name. He ends up giving it to some guy who fucking covers himself with it and claims that one of Carrot Top's other inventions, which is a TV/TV dinner. It's a TV dinner with a TV. Anyway, get the point. So the TV dinner causes excessive amounts of radiation, and the guy covers himself in glow in the dark, and he's like, see, I'm fucking irradiated. And then Carrot Top ultimately debunks that. Fucking Larry Miller doesn't get the company. Fucking Carrot Top keeps the company, but then he hands it over to Courtney Thorne-Smith because obviously there was a love thing there. Who really cares?
Also, wasn't there a part where, and this is based upon my Cliff Notes version, where on YouTube where if you hit the forward button, it'll go forward 5 seconds. I watched the entire movie while kind of simultaneously doing that and catching tidbits here and there. Wasn't there a part where Larry Miller is wearing one of his inventions where if he lies, he farts? And he was telling lies and then farted in front of the entire board. Like, see, he's lying. He's lying. Yes. Yeah.
Yep. That happened. Oh, I almost forgot the most important part. The Bo Derek was Raquel Welch. Raquel Welch was Armand's wife. And she was kind of like leading Larry Miller's character on that, she'd give him the Raquel Welch booty if he got the company back. He didn't get the company back, obviously, so he didn't get Raquel Welch booty. But Carrot Top got Courtney Thorne-Smith booty. So I guess waiting for Carrot Top.
And then they continued to rent out Carrot Top's mom's house. The the seaside beach house.
It wasn't her mom. Her mom though.
It wasn't his mom.
What the original, like the place that they needed rent money for to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was Carrot Top's
Do we
mom.
really need to get caught in this detail? I mean, is this really an important factor in what we're discussing here?
It's also like, hold on, but the funny thing is that she has one of those like voice modulators that she puts up to her throat.
It's Estelle Harris. Estelle Harris plays their landlord,
and all it is just like a more voice boxy version of Estelle Harris.
Of Estelle Harris.
You are a bunch of losers who need money.
Yeah, basically. So terrible, but hey, all right. So while we're at it, take a guess, guys. What was the score on Rotten Tomatoes?
I thought it was 9?
16%.
Ooh, so close. 13%, and it's got a 2.3 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah. I did actually read a few of the user or non-critic reviews. Yeah, and someone just said, Christ, who's the comedian that we talked about on Conan?
Norm Macdonald?
Yeah, it's like Norm Macdonald was right. That was it. That was the critique. That was the.
Dude,
that was
the funniest
criticism.
part of Chairman of the Board is the Norm Macdonald skit on SNL about it. Or on fucking Conan about it.
It's like Chairman
like
Board. It's spelled Bored.
It's just so fucking bad, man. Oh God. I don't know why I did that to myself. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
like,
that's all right.
I was like, it's gonna be funny, and it wasn't. Like I couldn't. And when I was watching it, I was like, this is just Tommy Boy.
Right.
They just moved a couple pieces around.
It's like Tommy Boy and the Pest with John Leguizamo, kind of like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I could see that.
Can you believe that John Leguizamo had a career after that movie?
After The Pest?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to pull yourself out of the fucking molasses from the streets of Boston to salvage an acting career.
What kind of a C-list fucking Larry Miller and Raquel Welch fucking like evil couple is that? Like Adam Sandler, or not fucking Adam, but like Chris Farley and David Spade could pull fucking Bo Derek and fucking Rob Lowe.
Right.
And then the Carrot Top cast was like, so who's our Bo Derek, guys? Raquel Welch. We got it. Bring her in here.
Yeah. And also, I mean, like
E.
Emmett Welsh, Bill Irwin, Jack Warren. I mean, that's kind of like a murder. And that guy, was it the guy he kills in the beginning when he shoots open all the bees? Taylor, I think it's Negron. He's he's one of the bad guys in The Last Boy Scout. I mean, you got some heavy hitters in here.
You made even a more obscure reference than fucking Chairman of the Board there. Yeah, I mean, there are some heavy hitter, like, old guys. That's right. Jack McGee.
I see Jack McGee, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, heavy hitter old guys, but, I mean, they were in a Carrot Top film.
Right. So Scott, Carrot Top, Thomas. So, Murr, I mean, you've been pretty quiet throughout this. Did you not watch it?
I watched it 30 years ago and knew that there was no point in subjecting myself to this again. And when Alan brought it up as his movie that he was going to review, I knew that this was a bad movie. And a good bad movie is a movie that has been ranked poorly, yet is enjoyable and entertaining. There's nothing enjoyable or entertaining about Chairman of the Board.
I really thought, like, from my memories, I was like, oh, I remember that being a zany fucking thrill ride of a comedy. Nope. Wrong. Right. I was very wrong. It was neither zany nor a thrill ride nor a comedy.
I saw the movie poster as I was going to watch it. And then when I saw the movie poster of like Carrot Top flying through the air, like with this fucking look on his face, it's like, nope, we're done here. This is like, no, we're not doing this. Yeah. We are not doing this.
Like a studio greenlit the union fucking film workers like went to a set and fucking turned cameras on and fucking held boom mic, like a whole ecosystem of humans.
Yep.
Got paid off of this piece of absolute garbage.
Carrot Top was at the top of his game at the time.
Pun intended.
Yes. He was absolutely on top of the world. He was doing every late night show there was to do. and they were like, we gotta give this guy a movie, and they probably let him write it.
I think he was. Yes, he is. I think he is a co-writer and like executive producer, maybe.
Oh boy.
So like all the creative influence was really going to take this one to the top.
Yeah. Hey, so are we done with this?
Yes, I think.
Okay.